Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Physio Show. Today we're going to be talking about how to alleviate that neck stiffness. Now it's very common for people to go to stretches, specifically the upper trap stretch, but I've found over the years that has really limited return. What I find most valuable is actually mobilizing a lot of these joints in the neck that end up getting stiff due to a lot of the postural demands that we put on our neck on a day-to-day basis, such as driving or sitting for prolonged periods of time. You'll find that often we're in this forward head, what we call protracted state, and that closes down a lot of these joints in the upper neck and then closes down a lot of the joints in the upper back, resulting in stiffness in the joints, and the muscles themselves just reflexively spasm. So it's not really the issue of the muscle, that's just the output. The real cause of the issue lies in these postural loads that we put on our neck all day. Alleviating a lot of the joint mobility issues can do a lot in terms of relaxing the tone of the muscles so they're not constantly in the state of spasm. So today I'm going to show you a quick, easy, and super effective routine so you can finally get that neck pain and stiffness to go away. Now the best part about this routine is you can do this anywhere, and as you're going to notice that it's going to be a little stiff and maybe a little uncomfortable when you start out, but as you continue to do it over days and weeks, you're going to notice it becomes less stiff and painful, and you're going to notice more fluidity of motion, and those postures that gave you pain once upon a time are no longer uncomfortable. So you're going to be consistent with this though. So what you're going to notice about this routine is we're going to be mobilizing, meaning we're not going to be holding the stretch for a long period of time, but we're going to be getting a lot of reps. So for each exercise, we're performing about 10 repetitions per exercise. And with each repetition, I want you to try to go a little bit deeper in the motion with each repetition as tolerated. So the first exercise is going to be a chin tuck with a little bit of overpressure using our hands. So to set up, we're going to take one hand, we're going to put it on our chin. The second hand is going to be behind the head. And we're going to be doing a push tilt type of maneuver, making sure that we're not looking down, but we're actually going to be just tilting over our hand here. And this is going to give you a nice deep stretch in these upper cervical joints here that often get very stiff from sitting with this forward head posture. So again, 10 repetitions, pushing a little further with each repetition. So the next exercise is performing a chin tuck, but we're going to do a little tilt. Okay, so we're going to take that hand, I'm going to put it on the chin. You're going to promote a little bit of a chin tuck, so just pushing the chin back. And then we're going to take our other hand and we're going to just tilt to the side. So keep the chin tuck with a little tilt, go as far as you can, and repeat for 10 times. Now the other side, chin tuck with a little tilt. Now we're going to be doing a chin tuck with rotation. So we're going to take the hand opposite of the side we're going to rotate towards. So I'm going to look to the right. So I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to induce a chin tuck. Now you're going to notice as I rotate, my body will tend to want to deviate towards the side. So I'm going to lose the stretch. So a nice tip is take the opposite hand and grab the opposite leg. Grab my left leg, take my left hand, chin tuck, and then rotate. And what this effectively does is it prevents my body from rotating. Right, after 10 repetitions, go into the left, take my right hand, chin tuck, left hand, grab the leg to prevent the body from rotating, and repeat 10 times. Next up is now a little tilt with some rotation. So to start, I'm going to look to my left about 45 degrees, Take my left hand, little chin tuck. Right hand is gonna come up and over on the head. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tilt my head towards my right knee with a chin tuck, repeating 10 times. All right, repeating to the right, looking 45 degrees to the right. Right hand inducing the chin tuck, left hand up and over on the head and tilting. 10 reps. All right, next up is some rotation, but now instead of just doing it in neutral, we're gonna do it in a little bit of flexion. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking to my right to start, so I'm gonna take my left hand, looking down, chin tuck, and then rotate. And repeat 10 times. And to my left, chin tuck with the hand, and look to the left. The next up is a chin tuck with extension. So you're gonna feel this stretch likely in the base of the neck here. So we're gonna induce a little bit of a chin tuck, and then I'm gonna look up for 10 repetitions. Now after that, we're gonna do a little chin tuck with extension, but now with a little wiggle side to side, okay? So try to keep that chin tuck the whole time. So chin tuck, look up and wiggle left and right, 10 reps. And finally, let's address that upper back because the neck and the upper back are very close in proximity. One affects the other, so it's good to keep that upper back also nice and flexible. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach up and over to your back, and now you're gonna try to point your elbows up towards the ceiling by arching your back, and then relax. And make sure you try to use your fingertips to create a little bit of a fulcrum and add a little bit of a stretch by pushing into your back while you do extend. And again, 10 repetitions with this one. And there you have it, a super quick and easy and ultimately very effective way to reduce neck pain and stiffness. I suggest building that into your routine, performing it daily, once or twice a day as you can fit it in, for about 4 to 6 weeks to get the neck pain and stiffness to completely go away. But don't forget about those ergonomics. Make sure you modify your posture throughout the day just to help reduce the further strain on the neck and prevent symptoms from coming back altogether. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Physio Show. If you did, make sure to give it a like. It really helps the channel spread and help more people like you. And don't forget to subscribe so you can learn more about your body, how it works, and what it needs to keep moving.